Freddie Rubino here with news and coffee, brought to you by Bean and Brew Coffee and Tea.com. This was Banana Foster. Oh, I'm almost out. I drink this every day. It is fantastic. One of my favorite flavors. Promo code right up there. Do not cheat yourself out of the best tasting coffee you could possibly buy. News, very sad news, is that 3 Army officers were killed in, I believe it was Jordan, at a base. Wherever it was, it's in the Middle East. And it's very sad. 3 things I want to say about it. Number 1, when the White House talked about it, they talked about it, the President of the United States and the White House press secretary, the black little orphan Annie with the worst makeup I've ever seen on a human being. Okay, I've seen better makeup on guys. She and him both went out of their way not to say that the 3 soldiers were men and women. They went out of their way in their wokeness not to say it was 2 men and a woman. They said they were warriors. We lost 3 warriors. We didn't lose 3 warriors. We lost 3 soldiers. And it wouldn't kill you to say their name instead of clinging to your woke agenda. It wouldn't have killed you to say we lost Sergeant William Rivers. We lost Specialist Kennedy Sanders, and we lost Specialist Breonna Moffett. That's what they deserve, at least to say their names. And to say that they were brave men and women. My goodness. Number 2, that this drone got through every single check and balance that was protecting this base. This drone got through all of our safety and all of our defenses. And when it did, and it killed and injured a lot of people, the report is that they thought it was an American drone. Okay? What does this tell you? Stop and think. If the whole base and all of the defense systems pick this up as being an American drone, maybe it was. Maybe all the drones that we've been sending to the Ukraine and that we left in Afghanistan have come back to kill us. Maybe the drones that are unaccounted for and all the billions that are unaccounted for going to the Ukraine are being sold to our enemies, are being given to our enemies to kill us. Why did it get through all of our defenses? Because it probably was one. And this administration will never tell you the truth. Never. That's the one truth I want to know. And if it is true, all aid should be shut down to the Ukraine. All aid. And number 3, on this horrific thing, we have the greatest military the planet has ever seen. We have the best generals. We have the best colonels and commanders. Put the ability to defend yourself and to retaliate back in the hands of our military, not to the politicians. If we're attacked, let that sergeant call in the counter right then and there. How are we going to find these people a week and a half later? We can't even find people who came into our own country. We're going to find people who are walking around the Middle East a week after the attack. Have our military leaders, the greatest ones on the planet, call in the retaliatory strike. Let it be massive. Do you know why these people are dead? Do you know why? Because As of now, there have been over 160 strikes on our troops in the Middle East. 160. When is enough enough? When are the politicians going to get off their ass and say, we have to retaliate? I'm mad. It's bullshit. It's wokeness, and the weakness of our military and of our president are getting our children killed. Freddie Rubino here. Don't be afraid to share this, and don't be afraid to speak your mind. It's the only thing we got left in this country. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.